All right, so we're back at my house, and we went to the Apple store here in Beijing, China, and we looked around and stuff. And you saw the video right before I introduced myself right now. All right, like I said, problem with China and America is that the price difference is really different. I started comparing it, doing my converter while I was there, and I noticed that the price difference between the Apple phones in America and China are way different. So I made like a little PowerPoint, a little presentation to show you exactly what is the difference between the new iPhone 10s and the 10s Max, and the difference with prices between America and China. So let's take a look at that. Let's read along together, because reading is fundamental. All right, here we go. There's the difference between America and China. Price check. It's the price check between America and China. All right, here we go. Let's start reading. All right, so Apple's price check, America versus China. Let's take a look. All right, so the first one is the iPhone 10s. In America, for the 64 gigabyte, it's $999. Same 64 gigabyte in RMB is $8,699, which equals to about $1,267, a price difference of $268. The 256 gigabyte is $1,149 in America. In China, the RMB is 10,999, which is $1,602, a price difference of $453. The 512 gigabyte in America is $1,349. In China, for the 512 gigabyte, you're going to be looking at RMB at 11,899, which is $1,733, a price difference of $384 for the iPhone 10s. All right, now let's look at the iPhone 10s Max. The 64 gig in America is going to cost you $1,900. In China, for the 64, in RMB, it's $9,599. In American dollars, that's $1,398, a price difference of $299. In America, the 256 gigabyte is going to cost you $1,249. In China, in RMB, it's $10,999, which in America is $1,602. Price difference, $353. The 512 gigabyte is going to cost you $1,499 in America. In China, the 512 gigabyte is going to cost you 12,799 RMB, which equals to about $1,864 in America, a price difference of $365. All right, so the iPhone 10R. In America, the 64 gigabyte is going to cost you $749. In China, RMB, it's $6,499. In American dollars, that's $946, a price difference of $197. The 128 gigabyte is going to cost you $799. The 128 gigabyte in RMB is $6,999, which equals to about $1,019 in American. Price difference, $220. 256 gigabyte in America is going to cost you $899. The 256 gigabyte in RMB is $7,899, which equals to about $1,150. A price difference of $251. All right, my YouTube. You can see the difference in prices, right? Here's America, here's China, a little higher, much higher. You're looking at least about $200 to $300 more for any Apple device you buy here in China, which is kind of weird because when I was at the Apple store, she said that the Apple, 10s and the 10s Max were selling pretty well in China. I don't know. Do Chinese people know the difference between the prices? Because I don't think they do. Because If they do, man, I would rather travel to a different country like Korea, maybe the Philippines, and see if I can get it cheaper somewhere else. All right. So the question is why? Why is there a major price difference? Well, right now, America and China is having like a little turf tax war between imports and exports between each country because Donald Trump said, no, I want to put more charges on all the stuff coming from China to America, so we're going to raise the taxes. So China's doing the same thing. They said, well, everything made for America coming into China, we're going to raise the price too. Since Apple's American, they raise the prices most likely, which is kind of weird because it's made in China, so you would think the shipping wouldn't be that far. You'll ship it from the factory, ship it to the store here in China. Unless they got to go back to America and ship it back. I don't know. So the question is why? So you know what I did? I, your boy JD Knows, set up an interview with our president, Donald Trump. Let's go talk to Mr. Donald Trump and ask him. All right, let's ask some questions. Mr. President, why are smartphones, Apple smartphones, so much more expensive here in China? Yes, Mr. President, a smartphone is like a cell phone, so you can use pictures on it. So why do you don't like China so much? Why are you raising the taxes on China when stuff is coming to America? You know that you're going to raise prices over here in China? Why? Why, Mr. President? Tell me why, Mr. President. You're going to tax the shit out of China? Why? Why don't you? What's your beef with China, Mr. President? Let's get really deep down into what is your beef with China? Why don't you like China, huh? Well, you're right. They're not American, but they are Chinese, which means aren't we supposed to be a whole globe of people all together? Stop worrying about our differences and become just people, just human people, huh, Mr. President? Huh? All right, Mr. President, just one. Do you have any last comment to my YouTube followers out there? Any last words that you want to tell them? All right, well, this is Knoles CoolStuff, and this was the price difference between American iPhones and Chinese iPhones. Even though they're the same iPhones, have the price difference when you go to different countries. Sometimes it's little, sometimes it's a lot. It all depends on the taxes when importing or exporting stuff to one country or another. Well, I hope this was enlightening to you. And if you're in China, I will highly recommend you do not buy an iPhone here in China. Maybe take a little trip over to Thailand or maybe the Philippines or Korea and see if you get it cheaper there, because unless you want to pay this additional $200 to $300 more or even maybe $400 more, I'll take a trip somewhere real quick. Get one of those little Air Asia flights in for like $100 or something. All right. This is your boy JD Knows, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you a little bit of insight on price differences between iPhone XS and XS Max. Prices difference in here from America to China. All right. Until next time, enjoy your day, and remember, always price check. No matter what country you're in, double check to make sure you're not overpaying for what you want. All right. Until next time. Bye-bye.